Hello friends, in this video I will implement the stack class and also its various methods like push, pop, peek, size, etc. So let's get started using Python. Let's define a class called stack and define also the initialization function in it. It will take the parameter self, and using self I will define the empty stack self dot items equal to an empty stack. Okay, the next function I will define will check whether the stack is empty or not. I will call it simply empty is empty, and it will take self parameter, and it will return in boolean whether the stack is empty or not, corresponding to true and false. Alright, self dot items equal to empty, it will return accordingly. Def the next function will be the push method. It will take two arguments. First is self always, and second one is the item or data itself. I will call it simply item. Oh, once again, okay, just to remove this error, please wait. Alright, the next function will be the push method. It will take self argument, and it will not return anything but simply add the data which I will provide here into the stack. So self dot items dot append the data. Sorry, I have called it items, so it will be item here. The next one will be the pop method, and it will simply pop out the last added value, and I forgot the colon here. Okay, and it will also take the self argument self, so it will return the last added value and pop it out. To do that, self dot items and pop. Alright, next method will be def the peek method. What this method will do is to see or to return the last added value, but will not pop it out. This is the difference between pop and peek. It will take the self parameter, and again, okay, this function a little bit tricky, and simply it will return self dot items, and we will use array indexing notation here, as we are implementing the stack using kind of Python list, so it is also zero index based. To get the proper index bound, we will subtract 1 from the length function, as length actually returns the actual length of the stack or list type of structure, and we have to subtract 1 from that to get appropriate index, and I will do that like this: self dot items and simply -1. Okay, and the next and last method will be the size method, and it will take self argument and return simply the self dot items, the overall length of it. Okay, that's it. Now I will instantiate another function using the constructor class stack that I have implemented above, and I will call it I will call it test equals to stack. Alright, so the new instance of stack has been created, and I will perform some operations defined above here. So first check whether it is empty or not. Okay, it's true, it is empty. So test dot push, I will push the digit 5 into it. Okay, what's going on here? Push take one position. Okay, two were given push. Okay, I forgot to put item here. Now I will have given it the data 5. Sorry. To check whether it has been added or not, I will use the peek method dot peek, and it should return 5 as like this. Okay, I will also check the size of the stack by the test dot size 1. Alright, and I will try to pop the last added value test dot pop simply, and it will return 5. So that's it for the video. I hope you will like it. See you the next time.